Well, I'm back. I guess it had to start over again, but I did not want any interruptions. So you'll hear two parts of this. It'll be part 1 and part 2, okay? So now we've already talked about the Emperor, all right? Now we're going to go into the first card that came out and fell out. This is the Judgment card, okay? This card has come up before. This is also a Major Arcana card. This is being called to be accountable. See, everyone is standing up there. They're like in their raw state, no falsities, no false veneers, no external surface appearances, just the raw essence is being called. So the angel is calling the raw essence of everyone to attention. Okay, so this is kind of like, be real, be authentic, and let your true self be called to action and be called to do what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going, who you're supposed to be interacting with. Trust the calling from the higher sources and follow that guidance. Remember, this guy is listening right here. He's listening to the higher sources and then speaking through his physical body. Okay, now we also had these two guys. This is the 6 and the 7 of Pentacles, okay? The 6 and the 7. These are both Pentacles. Pentacles have to do with the Earth trip. They have to do with finances. They have to do with work, money, just kind of the day-to-day stuff. These are minor arcana cards, so they're not quite as powerful as the majors. But what we have here is, first of all, we have the 6. The 6 is be generous, you know, generous of spirit, generous with your smiles, generous with what you can give to others. That's what this guy is doing right here. And he's in a better, more financial, stable situation than the people he's helping. But this is about being of service and helping others, which is something we should actually all be doing. And this card right here is the 7 of Pentacles. This is pride in a job well done. See, he's working and he's looking at what he's accomplished. So this is having pride in the work that you do, doing good work and being of service and proud of the work that you're doing. So if you have a job or something and you're working right now and you are not feeling fulfilled or that it's meaningful, might be time to move on, you know, or listen for the guidance and see what your call to action is so that you can be of benefit to humanity and proud of the work that you're doing. Pretty cool. All right, let's do these in order here. So I lay them out in the order that they came up. That came there, and then this came, and then this came, and then this came. Since we had 4 tarot cards, actually 1 that was showing up and then 3 that fell out of the deck, I am going to now go to an Indigo Angel deck, and we'll see if I'm going to pull another card after that. The Indigo Angels, some of you already know this, and actually if you're watching this, you're probably an indigo. Indigos aren't just children, okay? They are anyone who is sensitive. It's already starting. Okay, the yawning, the eyes watering, the clearing my throat, the sneezing, it's already starting, which means that I'm starting to go into a more relaxed state, shall we say. And if this is happening to you, it's probably you going into a more relaxed state, a more intuitive state, a more fertile state for you to take in information that might be helpful and beneficial to you. And that's the state that I go into when I'm telling you about the cards and going into the guided meditation. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. Indigos could be any age. They're not just children, okay? And they're anyone who is intuitive, sensitive, anyone who wants to contribute, kind of change the world, even your own personal world, which is actually very much like this guy right here, okay? And this one right here, proud of the work being done. And this one, which is the call to action, to do meaningful work. And this one, which is listen to what you're supposed to do and then speak clearly. See the listen from at the top, you've got the conch shells, and then the Taurus, which is the ram, and very solid kind of energy. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. All right, I'm just going to cut once on these two. Okay, and let's see what we have. Okay, apologize. Well, apologize. Apologize. Look at that guy. Alrighty, I'm going to read about apologize. Actually, you know what? I just got that I need to pull another card from this deck. So I'm going to do that. Give us more substantiation, elaboration, and explanation about why I'm having to pull another card and what is going to tailgate on top of the apologize card. Cut. And see this one? Time to create. All right, let's go. Off and running here. Let's read about these cards and see the relevance of why they showed up. First is apologize. All right, this is this guy right here. He's bowed down. Maybe some of you have something to apologize about. I don't know. Only you know that. This card asks you to take the high road in this situation and apologize to either the people involved, if applicable, or apologize to yourself for the things that have been bothering you. Okay, here we go with the yawning and the releasing. For the things that have been bothering you. Your honesty and fiery indigo nature may inadvertently lead you to say things that might hurt others' feelings, or be harsh to yourself. Saying that you're sorry is one of the best ways to let the pressure off yourself and diffuse tension. Even if you perceive that you've done nothing wrong, the angels ask you to apologize in general for any disappointment or frustration that arose. Be sure to have an honest discussion with yourself or the other person about the underlying feelings that led to the conflict. The angels don't want you to cover up your true emotions. Know that while saying you're sorry may not be easy or even seem fair, in this situation, it's being asked of you because it serves a higher purpose. This is a lesson for you to put aside your pride and do something for the greater good. Ta-da! Something for the greater good. Put aside your pride. And apologize. Remember I told you? The high, listening for the right things to say and then saying them through the physical body. Being called to do something. Remember I told you this is being called to attention, called to do something? Well, called to apologize. So think about that. Think about, is there some place in your life where you need to apologize? I don't know. Only you know that. Okay, the next one is time to create. That's this one right here. She's lovely. And time to create. Okay, now what's interesting about that is that's what this guy right here is doing. This guy he's created something and he's looking at what he's created. He's very proud of it. Okay. Interesting. We've got a 6, okay, and we've got a 7, okay, and today's the 8th day. Pretty cool. All right, time to create. Let's see what that's all about. All right, the eyes are starting to water now. The sniffing, okay. See, this is happening to you. Does this just happen to me? Or does it happen to you too, where it's like the yawning starts and the sneezing? the eyes watering, the throat clearing. Off we go, everyone. Okay. Time to create. Here we go. This card calls for you to get in touch with your creativity and express yourself through art, inventing, or performing. I just have to laugh. I mean, everything is so connected. The illusion that it's not is that things are separate, but everything is so connected. Right before I started this video, I asked my echo, I'm not going to say her name because she'll start up and she's right here. My echo, what time it was, okay? And she answered, and then she said, Elena, would you like to hear about some creative options available on Amazon? And so I said, yeah. I didn't know what she was going to say. You know, she often says things like, you know, do you want to know about gifts or things like that? And you know what she said? She talked about mandala coloring books. And then here this is, which I think I might get for my mom, actually. My mom is going to be 93 in a couple of weeks. Some of you know her because I post about her on Facebook. But I was thinking about my mom was always a painter, and she's not really doing any painting now. She just moved into a facility in LA, and I think I might get her a coloring book and some pens. I think I might do that. Anyway, time to create. Okay. This card calls for you to get in touch with your creativity and express yourself through art, inventing, or performing. Well, those of you who know me know I like to perform. I like to sing. As an indigo, you have a lot of pent-up energy that needs an outlet. It's time to create something from nothing, knowing that you're a divine channel of inspiration. The angels ask you to bring something unique to this planet that can only come from you. Ask them to work through you, and together you will make a masterpiece that will bring blessings to the world. Called to create. You're from your true self. Provide blessings to others. Be proud of your creative work. All tied in. Embracing your creativity helps you realize, excuse me, that's what happens. Embracing your creativity helps you realize that your ability to manifest in this lifetime is only limited by your imagination. Isn't that something? Your ability to manifest in this lifetime is only limited by your imagination. You know, I have a little sign in my bathroom, and it says, worry is a waste of the imagination. I love that. Worry is a waste of the imagination. Okay, one more card. Getting that one more card needs to be pulled up, and I'm just going to choose from this deck right here. And we're going to wrap it all up with this one deck right here, because what I like about this deck is it's one word. So sometimes it's nice to end with just one word to kind of pull it all together. So here we go. See, the sniffing starts too. And I'm not allergic to anything, so that's not what it is. It's just the releasing. So I can be clear enough to provide whatever I'm going to provide on this video, which I never know what it is. Okay. All right, one cut. And this is study. Okay. Time to learn something new, people. Time to learn something new. All right, let's do this. Study is the last card here. Okay. Lay these all out. And I'm going to read to you about study. Okay? All right. Study, study, study. You are engaged in learning and study right now. Your angels guide you to take time to read, listen. See the shells up there? Listen and grow. By the way, I want to mention, shells come from the ocean, right? Okay? And the ocean is a metaphor for the subconscious mind. So listen to the guidance. Back to study. This card validates that this is an important time for you to learn new ideas or skills. Excuse me. It's not that I'm bored. It's just that, the energy is changing and my frequency is changing. Perhaps you feel guided to enroll in a class, and this card confirms that feeling. If you are currently attending school, the angels ask you to continue. Sometimes when we are in a learning phase of our life, we become anxious to test our new knowledge. Instead of learning, we want to apply what we've learned. However, timing is everything, and this card guides you not to rush into action. Instead, enjoy the process of learning. The growth that comes and accompanies an educational experience is enjoyable if we remind ourselves to stay focused on the here and now. Focused on the here and now moment. The growth that accompanies an educational experience is enjoyable if we remind ourselves to stay focused on the here and now moment. Well, we're all learning all the time. We're learning by our interactions with others, by the responses that we get, by the way people communicate back to us, by the way the universe shows us things. So we're all learning, whether you're in school or not. And if you're not in school and there's something that you've been wanting to learn, now might be a good time to do it. We're coming into fall. Fall is when people go back to school, right? So, focusing on the here and now and not the outcome of what will be applied after you learn. Focus on the journey of learning. And that's a metaphor for focusing on the journey of life, being present in the moment. Present in the moment. All right, so now we're going to go into the guided meditation, okay? This is not a very long reading today, which means that it's going to be a longer guided meditation. So fasten your seatbelts and off we go. Just a couple things I want to mention. For those of you who have seen a video before, haven't seen me do this before, if you feel like you're falling asleep, it's fine, okay? You're probably in yoga nidra, which is a very receptive state. You don't have to keep yourself hyper alert to hear every word that I say, because you're going to hear it anyway. Your subconscious mind is going to hear it. Remember the seashells from the ocean, the subconscious mind, right? So you're going to hear whatever is relevant to you and whatever is important to be implemented for you, you're going to hear it. So many people actually find that they go into a very deep sleep when they listen to these before they go to bed. And I will tell you below when the nose starts to run, which is definitely part of the whole process here of getting ready to do this with you guys. I actually forgot what I was saying. Anyhow, you're gonna let yourself go as deep as you want to go and as deep as you're supposed to go. And if you listen to this before you go to bed, you might have the experience that a lot of others have gotten back to me about and told me about, which is, a very deep sleep. So it's fine. Don't worry about it. Your mind will hear what it needs to hear, okay? And, oh, I know what I was going to say. Below in the description, I will tell you the time that the guided meditation starts. So if you don't want to listen to the reading again, go ahead and just go straight to the meditation. But I will tell you something that I realized about a week or two ago. See, I was guided to start doing the tarot cards before these guided meditations. I've worked with these cards as oracles since I was, like in my late teens and early 20s. And when I was in graduate school, I actually did a project on using these cards in psychotherapy before I got my psychotherapy license. But the thing that I realized a week or two ago is that the listening to the cards actually starts to prepare the viewer and prepare you. It starts taking you into a deeper state of consciousness, into a more richer state of consciousness, because these cards are archetype. These are archetypal cards. They tap into deep parts of the psyche. So listening to the reading of the cards starts to get you to go deeper into a deeper place in your consciousness. And then when it's time to close your eyes and do the actual guided meditation, you go even deeper. So I'm going to give you the choice. The time that I start the guided meditation will be listed below. You can just go straight there, or you can listen again to the cards, okay? All right. I'm just keeping my eye on the clock here so I know what time to write down there. Okay, so now we're going to do the guided meditation. So make yourself very comfortable. I suggest you lie down. If you have an eye mask, you want to put it over your eyes to make it very dark, or a cloth, that's fine. Make yourself comfortable and make sure you have a light cover over you, because as you go into a deeper state, the body temperature drops. And as I talk, you might find yourself yawning, clearing your throat, sneezing, coughing. Your body may be releasing sounds. Your eyes may be watering. And you might feel little involuntary muscle movements underneath your eyelids. Just allow yourself to become aware of your breathing as your eyes are closed. Know that you can shift or change your position at any time. This is your time. This is a time for you to decompress, to let go, to release. This is a time for you to recalibrate, regenerate, renew, and heal. We will be going into a parasympathetic state. The parasympathetic side of the nervous system is the state of being, which is a state of healing. Our bodies cannot regenerate, recalibrate, renew, or heal when we are in sympathetic dominant mode. Sympathetic dominance is the everyday waking life of going here and there and attending to activities and responsibilities. The parasympathetic state is the opposite of that. And the opposite of that is where we are going to be going. The opposite of that is where the body heals. That's the only place the body heals, is in a parasympathetic state. The only place where a body rebalances is in the parasympathetic state. There are lots of ways to get to the parasympathetic state. This is just one of them. Start to become aware of your breathing now. Watch the breath coming in and exhale through your mouth as if you're blowing out a candle. Let's do a few more breaths like this. And with every exhalation, you are breathing out any frustration, worries, concerns, anxieties of the day. Feel your body going deeper and relaxing even more. Know that you can shift your position at any time. That is just your body releasing energy. So feel free to move if you need to. The most important thing is that you are comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. You may be having thoughts, and that is totally normal. It's normal to have thoughts. But allow them to float by without paying any attention to them. Just watch them float by. And focus back on your breath. Let your breath be an anchor. Let your breath be an anchor for you. That's it. Just letting go more and more with every breath, with every sound of my voice, going into a deeper state within that is a part of a unlimited state of consciousness. Much the way a raindrop is part of the ocean. The same material. And so we are all connected to each other, as we all have that material within, that energetic frequency. And we are all connected to that magnificent, unnameable, unknowable, large energetic frequency that is in a part of everything in this reality. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0, and each count will allow you to go even deeper and let go even more. Releasing and letting go even more with each count. Beginning on the count of 5. Feeling a relaxing sensation starting at the top of your head and coming down over your eyes, over your face, down around your jaw. Allow your upper and lower teeth to part and not touch. Let there be a space between the upper and lower teeth. So your mouth is loose, your lips are loose, and your tongue is comfortably relaxed in your mouth. Feel the relaxing sensation move down around the back of your head and the back of your neck. On the count of 4, feel the energy of the relaxation, that comfortable sensation. Move down through your shoulders, down through your upper arms, down through your elbows, your wrists, hands, and fingers. See if you can feel the tingling sensation of the relaxing sensation as it moves down your body, coming out through your arms and hands, out through the tips of your fingers. See if you can feel that vibration and tingling coming out of the tips of your fingers. There you go. Yes. The energetic frequency of your body is beginning to change. It is slowing down, and as it slows down, it also is elevating. Any outside sounds that you become aware of, you recognize as everyday normal sounds, and they do not disturb you or distract you. Instead, they allow you to go even deeper within, deeper within. That's it. Coming down on the count of 3 now, down through your chest, down through your torso. The relaxing sensation continues to move lower through your body as your organs recalibrate, reset, and rebalance. In your mind's eye, look down at your heart chakra and make sure it is spinning clockwise as you look down. Spinning at the perfect speed of movement that is most comfortable for you. Make sure it hasn't stopped. If it has, just restart your heart chakra, just with your intention. See it moving. See it emanating a beautiful, radiant emerald green, an otherworldly kind of green. Very comforting color green. That's it. Down now into your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is over your diaphragm. See it spinning in a clockwise direction as you look down. And it is a beautiful golden, radiant color. An otherworldly, golden, yellow color. and it's emanating out, as is the light from your heart chakra. We're activating certain chakras tonight. And we move down now into the Naval Chakra, which is orange. Beautiful, warm orange. It's below your solar plexus chakra. It's around your digestive system. The color orange is a color of vitality, happiness. And if you've ever smelled orange flowers, they are otherworldly and can transport you to different dimensions. Continuing to move down on the count of 2 now. Down through your thighs. Down through your knees. Down through your calves. Your body relaxing completely, more and more so, as you allow yourself to go even deeper and deeper. Coming down to the count of 1. As the relaxation moves down into your ankles and your feet. Your entire body now completely relaxed, completely letting go, and letting go more and more with each breath that you take and each sound of my voice. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing required of you. Just let go. Stay open. And even if you cannot hear or feel yourself drifting into a yoga nidra state, know that on a deeper level you are hearing everything I am saying. And anything I say that is beneficial to you will take root and be planted in your subconscious mind and begin to benefit you effective immediately. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 down to 0. And when I do that, you will hear some tones. Allow the tones to take you even deeper, as if your consciousness and awareness is riding on the sound wave of the tones that you hear throughout the rest of this guided meditation. And drifting deeper now, from 1 down to 0. Letting go more and more, going deeper and deeper. That's it. A part of you has been craving this. And you may find that you almost seem to crave listening to the meditation again. Allowing yourself to release more and more and more. Going even deeper now. There you go. More and more relaxed, more and more comfortable, naturally, easily, and gently, safely drifting deeper and deeper and deeper. You may find that you are getting more and more messages from the unconscious and the subconscious. More and more guidance, so that the words you speak are of a higher vibration and your communication is of a higher vibration. You may feel that you are getting a wake-up call to change something in your life, whether it be a living situation, a relationship, a career, a project, a direction. You are being alerted from the higher realms and listening more and more to the messages that you hear and acting on them. You are more and more moving into a giving nature, even more so than before. Giving on a lot of different levels. Giving of your experience, your wisdom, giving of your time, giving of your finances, giving of pleasure to others, giving of experiences to others that allow them to expand their horizons, to expand their awareness. Giving of a smile, giving of a kind word, feeling more and more as if you are giving a generosity of spirit and allowing others to be who they are without controlling or wanting them to be different, giving them space. Space to be and find their own direction, and giving to yourself, giving time to yourself, giving quiet moments to yourself, giving nurturing energy to yourself. You find that you do work that makes you feel proud, whether it's something very simple, like organizing your desk or a kitchen drawer or a big project. But you feel a sense of accomplishment about your work and work well done. And that is very fulfilling, and that nurtures you. You are contributing to society, contributing to the good in the world. You find that you want to take responsibility for any miscommunication or anything you might have done or said that may not have been of the highest vibration. So, perhaps apologies are in order to others, or perhaps apologies are in order to yourself for harsh thoughts, critical judgments, and assumptions you've made about yourself that are not of the highest. Remember to treat yourself kindly. Apologize to yourself if you have not been doing that. If you have been abusive to yourself on some level, whether verbally, thought-wise, with food, drink, or drugs, or substances of any kind, or experiences of any kind that do not allow you to feel good about yourself. For now is the time to create projects, art, music, performance, things that bring you joy and that bring joy to others. Now is the time to create. Create a life that you want. Create the life you deserve. The universe is always wanting the best for you. Study. Study something new. Study and look at people deeply. Study and look at life deeply. Look at nature. Get past the surface appearances. Enjoy the journey of learning. Stay in the present. Stay in the present and allow yourself to always be learning, observing, and integrating. And allowing yourself to drift even deeper. Any sounds that you hear that are everyday normal sounds of releasing, either from yourself or from me, allow you to go even deeper. As you release even more. Listen to your guidance. Listen to the hints and the impressions that come to you from deep within in that creative space within. Know that you are here for a reason, and you are being called to do what only you can do. Even on a small scale, even in your own relationships, even in your own world. You find great reward in your giving nature, giving of your energy, your time, your experience, whatever you have to share, and helping others, giving them experiences that they can enjoy. Doing what makes you feel proud of yourself, handling yourself with awesome authenticity, handling yourself with integrity. Acknowledging and taking responsibility for any interactions, experiences, or situations where you have not come from the highest place. Taking responsibility for the way you treat yourself, talk to yourself, and nurture yourself. Know that this is a good time to start creating in a new way, knowing you are only limited by your imagination. Being observant and noticing what is going on around you. Noticing people on a deeper level of being than their surface appearances. And enjoying the journey. Enjoying the journey. Until we meet again, I send you many blessings of good health, happiness, peace, success, and comfort. Namaste.